Finally, we got a conviction. Put it up for a mass. White female decided to chase a black male down, an older black male, and she killed him. We covered this right here on Indisputable because we believed that it was taking too long for the case to go to trial. So we covered it not too long ago. Here's your update. Hannah Payne, 25, was convicted of chasing down and shooting Mr. Kenneth Herring, 62 years of age. She faced charges of malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. She was found guilty on every single count. This story has some twists and turns. Let me take you to Clayton County, Georgia. On May 7th, 2019, police say Hannah Payne followed Mr. Herring's pickup truck after seeing him hit another car. That's according to the official report. Ms. Payne claimed that Mr. Herring was trying to leave the scene of the crash. Now remember, this has nothing to do with her. So she decided to tell him. Police say Payne then blocked Mr. Herring with her Jeep. Blocked Mr. Herring with her Jeep. Last week, a courtroom heard how she told 911 dispatchers that the victim was intoxicated when he was not. In a 911 call played for the jury on December 7th, the dispatcher asked Payne if she got Herring's tag number. Local station WAGA reported, quote, "No, but I'm catching up to him right now," Herring said in the audio. "Okay, ma'am, we actually do not want you to chase him. We just want you to be safe," the dispatcher replied. In the recording, she claimed that Mr. Herring was, quote, drunk, and he was going to cause another accident. She was able to get the tag number, but continued to tell him, even though the 911 operator said don't. Prosecutors argued that Herring was experiencing a medical issue, which bystanders claim was like diabetic shock. 11 Alive reported. Medical needles were also found in the man's vehicle, according to reports. And when we first covered this story, we received information, obviously, from the family that he was likely in some type of medical distress, given his character and also his medical condition. This was not him trying to harm someone and leave. He was simply experiencing a medical crisis that this woman misinterpreted, maybe intentionally so. All right. Witness Ashley Jackson said Miss Payne was weaving in and out of traffic to get close to Mr. Herring's vehicle before catching up with him and provoking an altercation. So she puts other drivers in danger, trying to track down a 62-year-old man to kill him. Quote, "I saw her at the driver's side door of the vehicle, yelling obscenities for the man to get out the car. It looks like she was trying to fight him through the window," Jackson said. After she pulled the gun, she shot him and said, "Now you need an ambulance," the witness added. Her lawyer says Payne was acting as a good Samaritan and shot him in self-defense, according to WSB-TV. Response from the family after he was found not guilty. Herring's family says she got what she deserved, especially after blaming their 62-year-old loved one for pulling the trigger and killing himself with her gun, which was an initial narrative. I think it's selfish to blame the victim when you were the aggressor. Herring's sister, Vicky Herring, explained outside the court. Keith Herring says he would never forget getting the call his brother had been shot. "It will forever be ingrained in my heart and in my mind," he said. We got a conviction, convicted on the right charges. Took some time, according to the court, when we first brought the story back up. The reason for the delay was due to COVID, all right? So that created a delay in the case. The NAACP has been involved in this case. The Clayton County NAACP has been involved. Madam President, as we call her, great advocacy, continuing to keep this story alive. She's the one that brought it back to my attention when we updated the story the last time. Jordan, it took a lot, and there was a lot of ambiguity about her charges in the beginning and the bond being set. It took a community and a movement to get the right charges affixed to this woman and get a prosecution nailed this type, but she has now been convicted. Thoughts?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it took this long, but it does seem like justice has been served. They'll never bring back their loved one for that family, the victim's family, the Herrings, which is terrible. And it's always bittersweet when you have moments like this.
Yeah.
It's a rarity when someone who, seems like they were racially motivated. How else do you assume malintent by a 60-some-year-old man? I mean, I can't imagine the scenario would be the same if it was a 60-something-year-old white man.
Right.
You see that in their behavior. You see the disproportionate response from people. This person is a lunatic, chasing someone down in their car, putting everyone else on the road in danger, and then shooting them and taunting him after shooting him. Just psychotic behavior. And like I said, the family, I hope they can find peace at some point, but even though we have justice in the courtroom, it'll never fully, restore their family.
Yeah, that's right.